The time is about 1:45 and it's time for me to get ready to go to the radio station. I'm a bit exhausted, but made a promise. It's time to get ready, so let's get ready to go to the radio station. So the person who's picking me up is already downstairs to collect me, so let's go. This route to the radio station would normally get me there within 10 to 15 minutes. However, because it is a much narrower road, if there's even one vehicle in front of you, it can take you an extra 10 minutes or so, because there are not much opportunities to overtake when you are on this particular, actually the Ridge Road, which is on the outskirts of the island. So I've just entered the studio. This is where my program is being conducted. It's going to be at 4. Right now it's about 2:36. So I have a few more minutes before I actually go on air. So I'm going to get myself sorted out right now. The program I'm hosting is that of a very, very good friend of mine. We both worked at a radio station prior to the studio where I currently am, and we worked there from 2002 to 2019. And after we both resigned, well, he resigned before me, a couple of months before me, and then I resigned and he went to this other radio station, but I did not get back into radio, at least not at the moment. I'm a bit too busy for that. So he is currently on vacation and asked that I babysit his program for him for a month and keep basically his audience engaged until he gets back in. The program that we're using is a very, very user-friendly and a program designed specifically for this kind of work. And once you've lined up and done your playlist well, it is very, very effortless to conduct the program. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up the playlists. I'm connecting the cables so that I can run the program from the computer and turn the live system off when that time comes. There are 4 holders for any 4 items that you want to play. And once you do that, it is really easy to go from one to the next, and everything sounds smooth and again effortless. So it is a very good program for radio announcers. All right, so what I have just done is set up my playlist a bit. Some of the things that I'm going to need when I start the program, I've just set those up because my program is going to be done from my laptop rather than from the live programming, which is on that side. And when my program starts, then I am going to turn off the part for the system and run the program from my laptop. So I still have some time, about an hour and 10 minutes, because it's about 10 minutes to 3 o'clock and my program starts at 4. So I'm just gonna hang around here for the next hour or so before I get started. It's now time for me to go on air. It's my program that has just started. That's the theme song that's been played.
How many love to bless and magnify the Lord? Come on, put your hands together, everybody. Come on. Don't be ashamed to praise Him, man. Put your hands together.
All right, so welcome back to your overflow right here. Good day, friends. Welcome to another Vlogmas. Today is Saturday. It is the 9th of December, and I am so happy and excited for this day. It happens to be one of those days when I don't really have much to do about the house or out in the garden. So I just have a few dishes to wash and my bread maker to load up, and I think after that, all that I really have to do is to decorate the tree. It is a pre-lit tree, so all I need to do is put on my ornaments and whatever else. That should be a very, very quick day. And then I can just sit on the porch and look at the lovely ocean and see the boats go by and enjoy the rest of the day. For the past few days, it has been really busy having to go to the radio station, and that takes up a lot of my day whenever that has to happen. I only have I only have 3 more days of that to do. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. And then Wednesday, I'm calling it quits because I have an event on Saturday and I have to prepare for that event. So I am taking the rest of the week off so I can prepare for that. All right, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks for visiting with me. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's get it all cleaned up, and then we'll go to the Christmas tree and see what we can do with that while the bread is baking. So the bread maker is definitely one of those machines in our houses that is a convenience. Not so much of a luxury, not so much of a luxury, but more of a convenience when you have one. So how have you guys been? Hope everybody's doing well up there in this Christmas season. Hope your family is well and that you're staying safe and that you're celebrating the way you should be celebrating, that you bring no harm to yourself nor your family in this Christmas season. I am expecting a wonderful celebration this year. Every year I have some family members that come over and we have a Christmas lunch on, and I know that this year is no exception. So in a short while I am going to send out the message and also the menu that we're working with for this Christmas season, and look forward to a great time. You know, Christmas is really about families and friends. Apart from the most obvious reason, Christmas Christ. Apart from that, it is about families getting together, and you know, sometimes we have not seen our families all year long, because though we may be living in close proximity, sometimes we are just so busy that we're just brushing shoulders with each other
as we pass on the street, as we pass in the supermarket, we spend time in a parking lot and catch up. But when it comes to actual, visiting, and we understand that there is no animosity. We understand that that's how it goes because of our business. And I think that's when you truly have the love of your loved ones, that even if they're not calling every day and you are not calling every day, and it goes for friends also. You may not be calling your quote-unquote best friend every day, but you just know the moment that you need anything from that friend, that friend is just a phone call away. You know the moment you pick up that phone and call, that your friend is going to be right there to assist you in whichever way necessary. That's the hallmark of friendship. And families should be that closer in terms of, yes, as soon as I pick up my phone, I know that if I am in need, I can call this cousin, I can call this uncle, I can call my mom, I can call my dad, I can just call any family member. I know that though we have not spoken for days or months, that they are going to come running. So we need to cultivate those kinds of friendship in our life and be that friend to someone, because sometimes it is that we want to experience such friendship, but it is always about, we desire to be the friend that we desire to find in someone else. Be that friend. If you can't be that friend, then it would come back to you. It is the natural order of things, that whatever we give out, we will receive. I know sometimes we feel as if we have not received always what we give out, and I think it's because we're always looking for it back from the same place where we release it. But if we cast it on the water, you can't cast something on the water and find it at the same place. Nope. If you put something on the waters, you would find that it would drift miles away. That's the reason why sometimes when, like especially in places surrounded by seas, when someone drowns, you would find their body so far away because water has a great reach. So imagine love and kindness having the same reach as water. Unstoppable, borderless, no limits, no boundaries. Can you just imagine if we can love others like that and be kind like that, that we just release love and we just release kindness? Just imagine how far that would go. And it shows that it would also come back to us, because the world is wrong. Yes, the world is indeed wrong. I know the world is wrong by the demonstration of a few weeks ago? Or I don't know if it's quite a month yet, when that rocket exploded. I believe it was in Texas, and I'm in the Virgin Islands, and I heard the sound of it. We heard the sound of the rocket exploding, and we were all so frightened when we heard the sound, because we didn't know where the sound was coming from. All I know was out in my garden, and I heard the sound in the distance, just like any regular explosion. It sounded almost as if it was an earthquake coming. It sounded as if it was an eruption. And everyone was on their guard, either to run if it was an earthquake, brace yourself if it was an earthquake, but everyone was on the alert. And then the song stopped, and then we heard the news afterward that it was from this explosion of the rocket. So yes, that's how it is. The world is wrong, and whatever goes around comes around, and whatever you release, it will come back to you. So this Christmas season, don't be afraid to show kindness if you can. Now, I am not saying to extend yourself beyond your reach and leave yourself destitute and your family because of you trying to show kindness. Do it as comfortably as you can. Yes, it may require a bit of sacrifice, but let it not be that you're sacrificing your family. If it's just you alone that you have to deal with and you want to sacrifice yourself to that point, then it's your choice. But remember that if you're putting your family in the center of this, that they should have some decision. If not, you just reach as far as you can reach without overextending your family to that. But show kindness this holiday season, and like the water that is limitless and borderless, it will come back to you. It may not come back to you with a Christmas gift, but it may come back to you with health. It may not come back as a Christmas gift, but it may come back in favor, and it may not come back from the same person who you gave the gift to, but someone else may come and bring it back to you. And it caused me to remember, I believe it was maybe 5 or more, 6 Christmases ago, I was not in the mood to celebrate at all. I was not. It was one of those Christmases when I just could not be bothered. I didn't want to change my curtains. I didn't want to bake anything like we normally would do for Christmas. I didn't want to go anywhere. I just wanted to stay home as ordinary as I could for that season. And I remember the morning I got up, and you could not tell by my environment that it was Christmas Day. And I felt led to call up a friend of mine. And when I called that friend, she announced that she was not feeling well. She had just traveled from Israel. And coming back to the climate in the Virgin Islands, she took sick. So this is Christmas Day, and she is sick as a dog, unable to do anything. And I was so happy that I called, and I find out what she needed. She said nothing. I'm just happy that you called. But then I said, no, I am gonna go and get some chicken, and I'm gonna make you a nice large pot of chicken soup that will last you for a week or so. See that you're sick, you're not able to get up to cook, and she lives alone. So I got out after I hung the phone from her. I got out, and keep in mind, I had to go to buy that chicken because I had not shopped either. I really was not in the mood for Christmas. I got up, I jumped in my vehicle, I went out to the supermarket, I purchased some chicken breast, and I seasoned it real good, and I made a large pot of chicken soup, and I took it for her. And I felt so rewarded by that. I felt that for once I understood and I demonstrated what Christmas was all about. And she was so grateful. So that's what Christmas really is all about. So let's go this Christmas season and show love. Let's go this Christmas season and probably buy an extra gift and give it to someone who does not have the ability to buy a gift for their child. Maybe invite someone over for Christmas dinner, Christmas lunch, Christmas breakfast. Do something for somebody this Christmas. And I believe that if we all would do that, then we realize what is the true meaning of Christmas. Because I know when Christmas is coming, everybody's wondering, what am I going to get for Christmas? What gift am I going to get for Christmas? And we try to fill up the gifts that are under the Christmas tree. We can't even wait for the time when we're going to open those gifts. We're trying to figure out what was purchased and what that gift is that bears our name, because we have actually changed the meaning of Christmas. It's about what we can get rather than what we can give. But Christmas is really about giving. So let's show a little love and spread a little joy and allow ourselves to catch the virus and the fever for Christmas this year. Be infected with the Christmas fever. And again, show love to someone. And on another note, I'm expecting my seeds. My seeds to come in today. Well, actually to be delivered today, my onion seeds. And obviously I made one of the greatest error in ordering. I don't know what I was thinking about when I was ordering. I don't know what I was looking at. But I actually ordered onion seeds rather than onion starters. The starters are the actual small onion trees, but I have ordered the seeds. So it's only this morning when I was looking over the order again and tracking the package that I realized the error. So I would hold on to them nonetheless. I would probably try to germinate some of them also, but I have gone ahead and ordered the starters, and they should be coming in. They should be mailed out the first week of January. And I think I still have some time. I believe I still have days to deal with those once they get here. I'm planting them right away, and I believe that I would have enough time to deal with I believe I would have enough time to get some results. So again, I ordered those from Johnny's, and they should be leaving on the 8th or the week of the 8th January. I have, of course, sown some of the ones that I purchased, of the seeds that I purchased from our local garden center. And I'm seeing some grass hay that I believe some of those seeds germinating or germinated. I'm watching them and hoping that that's the case, so that I will still be a little bit ahead of the game. If those really are the onion seeds germinated. The particular package that I purchased here, the maturity of those onions takes about 3.5 months, 3.5 months. And it seems as if those are heat tolerant. I would think that would be the case because the seeds are sold here, and the garden center is aware of where they're going to be selling those seeds. So I would think that they would have for sale onions that would be successful in our environment. So we'll see what happens. I will certainly report to you the results. I'm almost through with these dishes. Not a lot, but still needs to be done, right? Even if it is 1 or 2 dishes in your zinc, they still need to get washed. It may take you 5 minutes because of the small amount, but still has to get washed right. And if you leave them there until more is accumulated, then it means that you will spend more time around your zinc cleaning up. And sometimes we're lazy to wash our 1 or 2 dishes that we use right when we use them. But all those 5 minutes are adding up to a half an hour when we end up with a full sink of dishes. And none of us like to stand up around a full dish. None of us like to stand up around a full sink of dishes to wash. Yes, I'm just about finished here. I realized that I also have a few pots that I also need to take care of. Just finished the meal. So these are the pots from that meal. Just finished a meal, so these are the pots from that meal. In the Virgin Islands where I live, one of the things that I would normally notice when I'm looking at other content creators washing dishes or washing their pots, I would notice that they would turn the water on and have it running throughout the entire duration of washing those dishes. And sometimes I'm a little bit jealous. I wish I can get that done. But in the Virgin Islands where I'm living, we operate from a cistern. So our water is what we catch. So we catch our water during the rainy season, and that has to last us until another rainy season. So there's no opening our pipes and letting that water run non-stop. No way. We have to use our water sparingly. Even when it comes to watering our garden, it is as a double-edged sword. So you want your plants to be well watered, but you have to deal with water water shortage afterwards if you overdo it. I'm almost through. Then we're going to load up the bread maker. And then head to the Christmas tree. And I'm very much aware that there are some folks who they're not into the Christmas tree, and that's perfectly okay also. It's not every year that I've had a Christmas tree. I purchased my first Christmas tree for this house where I am in 2021. And it was a great investment, I must say. It cost me almost $1,000 to purchase that tree. It was about $899. $899. Can you just imagine that? But as I said, it was an investment. Because I was able to use it last Christmas. I'm using it this Christmas. And I have many, many more Christmases to use it once I'm alive, because it is plastic. It's artificial. I don't have to throw it out because it's a real tree and it's drying up. Oh no, there's no drying up of that plastic. At least not at the moment. So I have a lot more use to get out of it. I have a lot more services to get out of it. And to be honest, I'm not one of those persons who, if I don't have everything that everybody else is having for Christmas, that I can't have a good Christmas. It is not a must that I have a Christmas tree for Christmas either. The fact is that I've already purchased it. I've already invested the money, so just getting the value for my investment, nothing else. But I don't have to put up a Christmas tree. I've never raised my children like that. My family has never been one of those that if we don't have a Christmas tree, we can't enjoy Christmas. We already talked already about what Christmas is all about. We know what Christmas is all about. So, yeah, we know what Christmas is all about. All right, so let me just go and get my items to put in my bread maker. Get that done and head to the decoration. First item is flour, or yeast, and the salt, or oil, and the shortening, and of course, our water. We're not going to be able to make any bread without water. So let's get our water. I know some of the directions says to put your water in first, but to be honest, I don't really be concerned with whether I put the water in first or second. Once it goes in, right, I can hear my layers making lots of noise to show that they're just, one of them has just laid an egg. And all the rocket going on out there. Sometimes it amazes me that I have this bread maker and don't use it as often as I should. It is sad, but very much true. And speak the truth and shame the devil. Months sometimes would go by without me using this bread maker. But it's not that I'm not eating bread in that space of time. In that space of time, I am buying store-bought eggs, store-bought bread, sorry. When all that I have to do is to load up my oven, put what I want in my bread. But sometimes even that seems a bit too hard. Sometimes you can be even too busy to load up a bread maker. And I think all I need to do now is put in my water and press go. Press the start button now. There you go. That's our bread maker starting. 2 tasks down, 1 to go. All right. We can go now. This gets rid of the little bit of flour that fell. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can tackle our Christmas tree. Let's see what we can get done with it. All right, so this is our task at hand. And I have a lot of darkness there. This is our task at hand. Yes, this is our task at hand. From the floor all the way up there. I think this is about a 10 feet Christmas tree. So we need to get a ladder, and our decorations are already out, our ornaments are already out, balls are already out. Let's see what we can do with it. And just a quick sidebar. I want to show you my little kitten. Little JJ. JJ, say hi. Say hi, JJ. Say hi to the folks. JJ. You too sleepy? My son is over there making. Stop. This is where the little cat noise was coming from, the meow. Well, come join me while we decorate this tree. I really am not an expert at none of this. So I am gonna simply drop these things wherever they may and hope it forms a design. Hope it forms something that is lovable. First one up. Okay, 3 minutes. So I am finished. The tree is finished. The tree is well decorated. I have some ribbons that could be used also as a part of the decoration, but I think that everything is clustered enough. The decoration on it are thick enough, so I don't think I need to add anything else to it. So I'm going to use these ribbons for some other part of the house in my later Christmas decoration as the season goes on. All right, so our tree is well decorated. There's one thing that is missing besides these ribbons, which I was going to use. I'm not going to use these ribbons anymore because I think that there's enough on the tree so as not to cluster it. But look at this. I am not able to find my star. So it's missing the star, but I would find it. Okay. But I believe I can do without the star for this year, just in case I'm not able to locate the star. I think we can have a Christmas tree without the star this year. All right. Well, I think this is where I'm going to say goodbye for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe, like, hit the notification button, and share. I am Petron, and until my next time, until my next video, bye for now and always. Thank you for stopping by.